How can the new Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2025 or the DPDP rules impact the ongoing digital transformation? Welcome to Guru Gyan with BSmart. In this episode, you will hear from Mr. Rajan Arora, Partner Digital Trust and Transformation, Forvis Mazars India, an international audit, accounting and consulting firm. A Harvard certified leadership professional and a mechanical engineer from Nagpur University, Mr. Arora has more than 2 decades of experience in technology, digital transformation, and enterprise solutions. He has also advised the Government of India on the Viksit Bharat initiative. He talks about digital transformation across sectors, the cyber threats involved, how the DPDP rules can enhance data protection, and what companies are required to follow under the new norms. His suggestions on career growth add so much value to the conversation and can be a career defining moment.
Good afternoon, everyone, with a special greetings to our Gen Z friends. This is Rajan Arora, and it's my privilege to discuss the topic which is highly pertinent in today's rapidly evolving digital world. Given the global landscape of digital transformation, we are witnessing conventional businesses evolve and redefine themselves as digital enterprises. And this transition carries significant implication of all of us as we move forward. As we all understand, digital transformation turns conventional businesses into smarter, faster, more customer focused, and tech enabled organization. According to me, digital transformation is more than just a technological upgrade. It's a shift in mindset and value creation. In fact, it's an organization rebirth which reshapes their strategy, operations, data privacy, customer relationship, and most importantly, trust. So let's keep deep dive to understand how this transformation works in practice across various industry sectors. Let me start with retail as a sector. We all understand retail is a very promising sector for India. It's almost like 82 lakh crores registered in 2025 and expecting a 130 lakh crore as a rate of CGR of 9%. So conventionally, we're talking about physical stores, we're talking about manual inventory control, manual inventory management, cash and card, payment-based system, but how in digital enterprise, it's highly changed. E-commerce platform, we have seen a phenomenal growth here. Global scalability, we have seen this. AI-driven inventory forecasting and AI helps the businesses to know three key things. One, what stock to buy, when to buy, and how much to keep. Automatically and accurately, system is predicting and giving a solution to the businesses. The next sector, which is equally important, is banking, financial. I will include insurance as well. Everybody understands that this is also a very highly promising sector for India as well. India registered almost close to 100 lakh crore in 2025 in this particular sector, and we are expecting to 250 lakh crore in 2030 at the CGR rate of 22%. It's highly promising sector. So days are gone where conventional business is based on the branch-wise operations, slow loan approvals. Now we're talking about paperless KYC, video KYC, instant onboarding. Another important thing is traditional remittance system like SWIFT, which is being replaced by blockchain. Blockchain-based remittance system is so eminent, so prompt. It will help to onboard the loan, clear the loan very promptly. Important thing is AI fraud detection is a future of this particular sector as well. So this sector is also giving a lot of job opening, lot of new promising career for all the young generation as well. The next sector is health and life sciences. Health and life sciences is again is a one of the important sector for the firm, for the India as well. So 57 lakh crore is what we have achieved in 2025 as a India as a country, and we're expecting 257. And all this data which I'm sharing with you is probably available in a government website, also in a public domain as well. So at the CGR rate of 17%, this particular sector is very promising as well, where limited diagnostic integration, which is on paper base, is being replaced by an electronic health record. Another important sector you can include in this particular stuff is pharma as well. So pharma validation process, which is very necessary for this particular sector, is also moving to a digital transformation. So computerized system validation, which is again still part of conventional method, is also moving to a CSA, which is a computerized system assurance. This is important so that we can have diagnose the entire stuff more promptly as compared to legacy system. AI driven diagnosis is equally important. AI driven diagnosis means artificial intelligence is to analyze medical data such as symptoms, scans, tests of patient history, and try to correlate how we can do this. So identify diseases faster, more accurately is an important ask for in today's world. Another sector which is also is going to help. In fact, this is a 15% of the entire GDP of India is manufacturing. 144 lakh crore registered in 2025 at this particular sector. Ancillaries, which include manufacturing, automobile, ancillaries, everything is altogether is 144 lakh crore in 2025, and expecting to go to 3 lakh crore in 2030. Without digital transformation, without data privacy, it won't be possible. So the manual labor intensive processes is going to be replaced by industry 4.0 smart factories. IoT enabled automation is another key for this. Days are gone where we are talking about scheduled maintenance. Now we are talking about predictive maintenance, the digital supply chain. That means the all parts of production, delivery digitally, so that businesses can track, plan, optimize everything on time, real time. So just in time is the key for this. The companies are implementing IoT sensors, monitor machines, and reduce the downtime. So this sector is also looking towards more digitally enabled processes and production system as well. Transportation and logistics, another sector where India see a lot of growth. A lot of people are focusing on this particular sector. This sector is also is very promising as well. So this is manual dispatch, paper tracking, fixed routes. It's of the past. Digital enterprise talking about route optimization via AI. That means artificial intelligence to find the fastest, most efficient, cost efficient, including of weather, traffic, road conditions. Mind you, road conditions. We are still struggling with the Google with the road conditions. Google is talking about only maps and talking about the routes. They're not talking about road conditions. We are getting into a road conditions. We're getting into delivery priorities. We're getting into a fuel usage, and this is what is the need of the hour. And that's where this particular sector as well, expecting a CGR of 18% and 60 lakh crore in 2030 is expecting from this particular sector as well. Last two sector I would like to address is a real estate and agriculture. Real estate, we all understand this now. Real estate is highly manual dependent. Physical site visits, paper-based tenant management arrangements is the still treated as a convention and still treated as a highly end digital enterprise. But however, in the future, we're talking about virtual tools, digital bookings, e-agreements, and above all, smart property management platforms where a customer is going to do all the details on their digital platform. And this where a smart property management solutions is the need of the hour. And this particular sector is also expecting a lot of growth. Currently this is close to 40 lakh crore. We are expecting three times 120 lakh crores in 2030 with a CGR of 22%. Last, very very important sector for the country, which is agriculture. Agriculture is one of the pioneer sector for the country. Is almost like 17 to 18% of the entire GDP of India. Is close to 107 lakh crore 2025 are registered. I'm talking about agriculture, including agriculture related product as well. So 210 lakh crores is expecting in 2030. This sector where manual farming is being converted to smart farming. We're talking about IoT sensors to do the crop analysis, to do the crop monitoring, to do the sensor drones are also being used. So digital marketing place only dedicated to agriculture is a need of the hour. And this is where a supply chain integration is going to play a larger role. So if you see all these sector, expecting to have digital transformation, reason behind it, when you're looking for an exponential growth for any sector, you need to have a digital workforce. You need to have a digital transformation. You need to have a digital enterprise who can think ahead of the time. So four or five key takeaways from my perspective is now people are thinking from reactive to proactive, where digital enterprises anticipate market and customer needs through data analytics. I repeat, digital enterprises are anticipate the market Anticipate the market is very, very important so that there will be no dead inventory going forward in any of the sector. Customer needs are changing very, very rapidly. I'm talking about customer, whether it's a B2B, B2C. All customer need to be looking from a data analytics data points. Another important point is from a silo to integrated system. That means the systems, teams, process, people, process, technology, all are need to be connected to become a enterprise ecosystem. From manual to automated, AI, RPA, everybody's aware of this. These words are not a buzz anymore. Advanced analytics optimize the decision of businesses. Another important point is personalization. That means each customer receive relevant offers and experiences as per their requirement. Two important point which we need to address is cyber security and hyper automation, which we need to address. Let me throw some light on this particular aspect as well. So every step in digital transformation must be grounded in digital trust, because cyber security breach can destroy years of brand in a moment. So I can talk about few aspects which are very, very important. Security model in a conventional enterprise, largely a parameter based security. That means firewalls, VPNs are there. However, in a zero trust architecture is the need of the hour. Every organization is moving towards that. That means continuous verification of users, devices, application is there. Identity management is largely where we're talking about password limited MFA. However, we're looking towards a decentralized identity. We're talking about passwordless. We're talking about biometric. Threat detection is another aspect where signature-based antivirus, reactive monitoring there. We're talking about AI-enabled predictive analytics is there, behavior detection is there, real-time threat hunting is there. So we are talking towards more predictive. We're talking about more proactive instead of reactive kind of stuff. Another important point is data protection. Data protection means static encryption, manual backup. Days are gone. We're talking about dynamic encryption. We're talking about privacy by design, regulatory compliance automation. Access control, role-based access control is a days of past. We're talking about just-in-time privileges. The way we have just-in-time inventory availability, similarly, just-in-time privileges access is the need of the hour. Micro segmentation is an important stuff. Cloud security, but basic firewall VPN for cloud access is not required. It's required cloud security posture management. We're talking about continuous compliance management is a need of the hour. So another last important point is on the data privacy. So data privacy is a we all understand this Digital Personal Data Protection Act DPDPA 2013 is already rolled out in the country. So it sets up as a legal foundation how personal data must be collected, stored, and used and shared in India. This is what the crux of this particular entire act. As organization across sector undertake digital transformation, these rules is going to influence their strategy, architecture, and operations. That means consent based processing is the must now. So that means the shift from digital transformation, which is largely like a tech first, we are moving from tech first to trust first. And that means the privacy by design becomes a new standard where consent architecture, secure API, masking, data minimization is the requirement of the government as a compliance. Transparent data handling practices is also equally important. Secure digital platform is another important area. So the limited point is digital platform must redesign user interface, consent flows, and data collection forms to be compliant in India. So the key takeaways from this particular segment is shift from, as I said, shift from reactive to proactive, but from a cyber security standpoint, that means a digital enterprise continuous monitor and anticipate threats rather than reacting after breaches. Identity as a new parameter. Zero trust, I have already talked about, ensures the access is verified at every step. Another important thing is we are keep talking about automation, AI. AI governance is equally important. That means your framework of policy, rules, and practices that ensure artificial intelligence systems are used responsibly and safely. It covers the transparency of AI decisions and accountability of outcomes. Customer trust become measurable. That means your digital identity, your AI-enabled fraud prevention enhance digital trust, and your blockchains are is going to enhance the customer trust. Integration across enterprise ecosystem. We are not talking about integration of enterprise related to IT. We're talking about security is embedded across cloud, DevOps, remote work environment, not limited only to IT. Now, obviously, this will increase the investment in cybersecurity and data governance. Now, the another important point which I would like to address in this is intelligent automation and hyper automation. As we all understand RPA, AI, but are we talking about hyper automation? Are we saying has we reached out to digital transformation in terms of their peak is there? Answer is no. We are still talking about intelligent automation. That means we're talking about RPA, AI, but hyper automation is like a end-to-end business processes. The intelligent automation may be as you can call as a smarter automation limited to individual tasks and processes. Say example, you can automate invoice processing as an individual task, but however, as a process from procure to pay, end-to-end business cycles, business processes is need to be automated. Where hyper automation is going to be there, that's where the young generation are expecting to do some more research, more detailing, so that the processes can be automated instead of just a processes, sub processes is going to be there. I would like to, pass on few key learnings for all the professional and the young generation. So five I have identified, I was discussing with my team as well. So we identify five key learning for the professionals and young generation. First is digital skill are essential. My request, based on my experience, learn technologies like AI, cloud computing, quantum computing, data analytics, and cyber security is important for all the young generations. Data driven thinking. Decisions are increasingly guided by a real time data insight. Young professionals or all professionals must understand metrics, analytics, and digital KPI. So digital KPI mean you are going to talk about website traffic. You need to understand bounce rate. You need to understand conversion rate. That means from visitors to customers. Important. You are not talking about only visitor. You cannot count only on visitor. Can you convert this to a customer? Can you have a customer retention programs? Can you help us to identify a app download? Can we measure response time in digital customer support? This is important. Third is innovation mindset. In our firm, important thing is innovation theme. We are running an innovation theme campaign for all our professions. The reason behind it, because we strongly believe you have for innovation you need to do experiment. So the tagline for us is fail fast, learn faster. Adopt creativity is an important area. So new ways of doing business we need to identify as a professional. Customer third, fourth is customer centric approach. Understand customer need deeply, anticipate problem, and design the solution accordingly. That means we need to understand customer need slightly more in detail and anticipate the problem, whether it's a personalized problem, whether it's a supply chain problem. We need to identify. So I can give you an example. Zepto is a classic example. They identify a gap. They identify a gap in terms of respond to the customer, identify the gaps in the delivery of the goods. So that's why they have come up with a new model, 10 minutes delivery. So that's what is you need to understand a customer centric approach. Last is ethics and digital responsibility. Trust, transparency, and cybersecurity are a foundational in any digital enterprise. You need to understand. So all professionals need to balance innovation with responsibility. Is the important ask. So action point for my Gen Z professionals. We jot down five or six which I would like to share with you as well. So as I said, skill development, take courses in AI, cloud, IoT, and data analytics. Another important point is please participate in hackathons. Very important. The more you interact, more you have a live based scenarios, and you will learn from that. hands-on experience. I don't know, in today's world, people are shy over doing internship. Internship is a great kind of role where you can learn hands-on experience. Digital projects. You have to volunteer yourself in a tech initiative. Third is networking. I'm not talking about networking in terms of only LinkedIn networking. I'm talking about join a professional digital communities, online forums, mentorship programs. Is an important ask for all the professionals who would like to embark their journey into digital transformation and cybersecurity, data privacy, and so on and so forth. Continuous learning. That means you have to follow the tech trends, podcasts, webinars, industry reports. We need to follow. We need to understand whether we can learn from those stuff or not. Founder's mindset. Identify, as I said, identify gap in a process and services. Now you can do with or collaborate with your friends, with your colleague, with your mentors. But it's important to identify gaps. Gaps might be there, but you have to identify. Can you monetize those gaps? Is a founder's mindset. And ethical awareness. Learn about digital privacy, governance in AI, ethics in AI, data privacy, responsible innovation is another important stuff. So before I end, I have a key message for my young generation. Digital transformation is reshaping every aspect of business.
Thank you, Mr. Arora, for reminding us that the leaders of tomorrow will be defined not just by vision, but by adaptability, inclusivity, and the courage to keep growing. BSmart viewers, please share your queries and feedback at bsmart.edit@bsml.in and follow us on LinkedIn and Instagram for more such insightful and inspiring content. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.